So I'm being bullied by a 10-year-old, which is a sentence that I never thought would ever escape my lips. But here we are. This is what's happening in the present moment. So there's nothing that I can do about this except take it step by step. So a couple weeks ago, I posted a photo that I saw on the news onto my Instagram story. There was nothing really that special about this photo that I posted on my Instagram story. It's nothing that I don't hear on a daily basis as it already is, but since I saw it on the news, that means it must be true, and you guys know the whole basis of my brand is the truth. I like posting about the true facts of society. This is what I saw in the news. A couple of minutes after I posted this, someone swiped up on my story and said, "What? What? Okay. First of all, you're wrong. You're wrong. Like, you're wrong. How does it feel to be wrong?" Am I hot? No, because why am I questioning? Cameron, are you okay? Yeah. Yes, I'm alright. I just feel dizzy. So anyway, after crying for like 13 days about it, I finally decided to set up the camera and handle this situation like a boss. So I found this WikiHow article called How to Deal with Bullies. And it's basically a list of like a couple things that you can do if you're being bullied, like how I am right now by a 10-year-old, by a 7th grader. Part 1, developing coping mechanisms. Show minimal reaction to their bullying. Y'all don't know who I am, like, I don't just walk away. I don't care if you're 83, 9, bitch. On that note, I'm gonna be going through a list of fighting techniques that I'm gonna be using for this 7th grader. Cameron McLaurin arrested for swinging on a literal 7th grader. Like, if that ain't the headline. So the first fighting move that I'm going to be showing you guys is called the windmill. The windmill is a fighting move that you use when you're usually being jumped by like 5 other bitches. I personally have never used this move because I'm not the type of bitch to just like lose a fight, so I basically just like knock them all out like very easily. But if you don't know how to fight, then this is a great fighting move for you. The second fighting move that I'm going to be showing you guys is my favorite. It's called grab anything in sight and beat that bitch's ass with it. So for today's weapon, I'm going to be using a ladder. It's a giant metal ladder basically that I'm going to be using. As you can see in the video, I'm stabbing the other person's eye out with it. And the awesome part about this fighting move is that if you're hungry afterwards, you can just basically put down the ladder and then kneel down to their face, like their eye that you just like gouged out with the ladder, and you basically just like get to like eat it like right out of there if you like ran out of money. The next fighting move that I'm going to be showing you guys is called last but not least, if all else fails, we're gonna be playing the victim. It's the pink police. You're going to motherfucking jail, nigga. Oh my god. So what's going on here? It looks like you are beating up a literal 7th grader, a 10-year-old. What's going on? They're a black person and I'm so scared and threatened for my life. I'm so scared. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Are they harming you? Do you want me to take care of them? Yes. Wait, aren't you a black person? No, why would I ever be that? Like, no. Okay, I'll take care of this problem here. You just relax. Her. So it's been a while since I've done like a sit down like talking video with you guys, and something that I would do a lot on my channel is draw or like do art or like paint. And so I feel like I owe you guys an updated sketchbook tour. I was supposed to do Inktober, which if you don't know what that is, it's like when you make a drawing for every single day of October and there's like an official prompt list and everything. This one on the left was supposed to be crystal, And then the one on the right, it's supposed to be suit. But then I kind of got bored and I was like, I don't feel like drawing what somebody else tells me to motherfucking draw. I've started like doing this thing where I journal and draw on the same page. I've done like this a bunch of times, but I'm not gonna show you guys because it's like some personal stuff in those. I drew Demon Bunny, and then I drew like a shadow thing, and then I drew two different like little zombie versions of me. I've been so into like drawing zombies, like I don't know what it is, but I drew one that has like green skin and then one that has gray skin. And I was early to class one day and I was just sitting there waiting, and so I just like pulled out my sketchbook and like drew this like guy. He's like a gothic like. Next we have a drawing of my Squishmallows. I love my Squishmallows so much. They're like the best thing that's ever happened to me. On the right, I drew myself. I got so into like taking selfies of myself and then drawing that selfie. I just drew another self timer picture of myself. Next we have Ola. She's my OC. She's a little angel girl. I love her so much. I've been drawing her since I was 14. I don't know if you guys have like been watching the series that I started in October, but yeah, I just kind of like drew a scene from that. I love zombies. Like I drew myself in zombie form, and bruh, I got so into this turquoise color. It is literally like my favorite color right now. And I also got so into the bloody eyes thing. I love doing that. Like I don't know, so I did that again on this next one, and as you can see with the hat, I made it that turquoise color again. But yeah, I randomly got into drawing myself as a wizard. I kind of want to paint this in, but also I kind of want to just like leave it as it is. But imagine this one painted in. It would be so fucking powerful. So like, I feel like I need to paint it in. Last but not least, I drew this like hill by my grandma's house because I want to start getting into drawing like scenery. That's my updated sketchbook tour. Everyone always asks me if they can like draw my like OC. You can draw me, you can draw my OCs, you can draw whatever you want. Just like if you draw something that like I drew, just like give me credit or something. It's story time while I paint something. I have two stories for you today. The first one is about these weird ass dreams that I've been having. They're not like weird dreams in the sense that they just like randomly happen. I know exactly when and why they're happening. So the first time it happened while I was meditating. If you guys have been following me for a while, you will know that something that I thoroughly enjoy is doing these guided meditation exercises. I always try to do meditation on my back if I'm laying down, just because like I feel like it's kind of weird to do it on your side. And if you're familiar with how meditation works, basically sometimes you might end up falling asleep. But I still felt like conscious while I was asleep. I guess you could say that it was lucid dreaming, but this is what happened while I was in the middle of a lucid dream. It was so weird. There was like hella people, but they were all looking at me, which isn't that unusual. Like all eyes always are on, you know, the baddest of the bunch. But this time it was really fucking weird. Like it was in a dream and I was like, I don't like this. And then also I was playing some like meditation music. So it was like this like ambient kind of like noise in the background, which just added to the fucking creepiness. So anyway, I'm sitting there like observing what's happening in this dream, and I do not fucking like it. Like I want to wake up, I want to go back to reality, but I can't fucking wake up. I couldn't even like move. It was so fucking scary. So then this guy walks up to me. It's kind of hot. So obviously, like, you know how like when you're in a dream you can't really think straight? Like I'm literally in this horrific like kind of scary psychological situation, and I'm like, ooh, he's kind of cute. He like walks hella close up, so I'm like, oh hi, like thinking it's that type of dream. But then he grabs my neck and chokes me and like slams me to the ground, and then I finally managed to wake up. And I noticed ever since then, every time I fall asleep on my back, I get like sleep paralysis, and I hate it because they say sleeping on your back is good for like, you know, preventing wrinkles and like good for preventing acne. I can't participate because what? Like, I'm not trying to get sleep paralysis. Like, it's so fucking scary. Here's my progress so far. So story time number 2 is basically about my war against the spiders. You know, I am the baddest, and like, you know, when you reach a certain level of bad, like things will come out of the woodwork to try to get a piece of you. I posted about this on my Instagram story because literally it is such an irritating problem. Like the other day I went into my bathroom and there was a huge fucking spider in my bathtub. Like it was a mammoth. It was basically the size of my head. I was so scared. Bitch. Rip over here. Bitch. Rip over here. Bitch, 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 bitch. There's no real resolution to this problem. I mean, the war continues. I never ended up killing the spider. It just like disappeared. It's like playing tricks on me. I don't know. Anyway, that's the end of today's video, besties. I missed you so fucking much. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment that you liked it, or like comment your favorite part or something. I don't know, but it like helps. Like, I don't know. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram. My Instagram stories are basically where all the drama usually goes down. So definitely make sure to like watch all my stories every single time I post so that you can get like a behind the scenes action, because honestly, like most of what this video was about started out on my Instagram stories. So yeah, comment baddie group if you made it to the end of this video. The baddie group is the baddest motherfucking culty group click on the internet. Like, if you've been in the baddie group in previous videos, you already know. If you're new to the baddie group, you'll know what the baddie group is after you comment baddie group if you've made it this far in the video. Bye. Mwah.